Do you ever wonder if it's possible for a car to run on water? In this video, we're going to explore the science behind this idea and to find out if it's possible. Let's get started. A car running on water sounds like a fantasy, but there's actually some truth to it. There are two ways to think about this. First, let's consider if a car could burn water as fuel. The answer is no. Water isn't combustible and it won't burn. However, water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen, and those elements can be used as fuel. Hydrogen fuel cell cars use hydrogen gas, which reacts with oxygen to generate electricity. This process doesn't produce any harmful emissions. The only byproduct is water vapor. So while you can't burn water, you can use it as a clean source of energy. But what about cars that split water into hydrogen and oxygen using electrolysis? This is a process that uses electricity to break down water molecules into their constituent parts, hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen can then be burned in an internal combustion engine, and the oxygen is released into the atmosphere as a waste product. While this sounds promising, it's not very efficient. The energy required to split the water molecules is greater than the energy obtained by burning the hydrogen. So overall, this method wastes more energy than it produces. In addition to this, water electrolysis is not currently viable for powering cars. It's not practical to install such devices in a car, and it would require a lot of electricity to run. Therefore, while it is theoretically possible to split water into hydrogen and oxygen using electrolysis, and then burn the hydrogen in an engine, it's not a practical or efficient way to power a car. So the answer to the question, can cars run on water, is no, not directly. But water can play a crucial role in powering the future of transportation. There are several projects and companies working on developing new technologies that could make it possible. One example is the Toyota Mirai, a hydrogen fuel cell vehicle that has a range of over 400 miles on a single tank of hydrogen. Another example is the Hyundai Nexo, a hydrogen car that can travel over 300 miles on a single tank. These vehicles show that hydrogen fuel cells are a viable option for powering cars in the future. While water itself cannot be used as a fuel source for cars, it can be used as a medium to store and transport energy. Water has a high specific heat capacity, meaning it can absorb a lot of energy without a significant increase in temperature. This property makes it an ideal medium for storing solar energy, which can then be used to power cars. In conclusion, the idea of a car running on water is not as far-fetched as it may seem. With advancements in technology, it may become possible to harness the power of water to fuel the cars of the future. Who knows, maybe one day we'll see water-powered cars cruising along our roads. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates.